Hello, this is Fire, and I don't have a clear plan for today's video. The closest thing I have to a plan is I want to build a Nayema deck that uses Crystal Blast. That sounds like fun to me. It's not a common, obviously, so we can't put it in our starting deck. But so Crystal Blast is deal 12 damage to any enemy, gets Crystallized 6 if this dealt 20 or more damage. So the idea here, obviously, with Crystallize is once we get this going, we can just stack up crazy amounts of damage. So this is going to be, I guess, a spell damage build. Which leads to the question, what else do we want here? Obviously Solar Amp, and I didn't actually, I just started a new deck, so I didn't choose this card yet, but Careful Aim seems pretty good for that guaranteed crit, because that will guarantee us that Crystal Blast will go off. So aside from that, let's look at our other Nayema cards. This is not going to be a turn 1 kill deck, I think, probably. I don't think that's my plan. God, I keep not playing Eclipse Shield. This is such a weird card because you have to do 2 stance changes to get the Ecliptical Blast to do its thing. So I could go from one into the other. You would need 2 stance changes. Which seems like a long walk. I don't know that we're going to be setting up Convergence necessarily. Moonshield is usually pretty good as a defensive card. I'm not sure that's what we want. I'm hoping this card will change in the next patch, but it hasn't changed yet, obviously, so I don't think we want it. I should figure out what our starting deck is going to look like. I don't think that's... This card's just kind of awkward right now. It's not terrible, but it is a little awkward. This is tempting. It does get half damage modifiers, but it does scale it. It does do so much damage. I don't think we want more runic armors, but Potent Augury I could see myself taking. I know I said I was going to figure out the starting deck, but then, I'm easily distracted. Runic Blast and Unsealable Blast both seem good. So I think we want Runic Study, and we want at least 1 Incan Ritual. Maybe 2. The other question is, do we want Consuming Incantation? So, I feel like every time I don't have pocket cards, I kind of regret it. Those are both just very good. We do want New Moon. We want 2 New Moons, probably. We do want a defensive field. So, I think we probably want... having at least 1 read this, guys. I guess the big question here is, what am I doing for damage? Am I going with Consuming Incantation or not? Consuming Incantation is the obvious pick. What spells do we have that we can pick from? Could try to make Precise Blast work, but I don't think I can maneuver around it well enough. Yeah, I am just really inclined to go with Consuming Incantation here. Because the other option would be to do one of these. Shocking Beam has the advantage of setting up, whatchamacallit. Consuming Incantation has the benefit of going really well with Starlit Reflection as well. Alright, this is... I think maybe it doesn't even need the 2 mana card. The 2 doesn't need this much mana, but I think that it goes up in cost pretty quick. So we will start with that much mana, and we will see if that ends up being what we want. Ada Spell seems good. Mana Blast seems good. Lingering Ritual, I'm not certain. So So we are starting at a deck that plays around 0, but then we may end up transitioning out of that, which could end up being awkward. We'll see. I could do this. If we end up going All-Seeing Eye, that seems good. The other thing is like the copies created don't get bonuses from before, but if you go with Crystallize, I don't know that we need that. It may still be worth it. Probably do want Sanctuary. Legendary Strike is also an okay pickup. Because Legendary Strike just does a lot of, it's very good, just does a lot of things. And then, yeah, very soon you just go Sanctity here. Sanctity doesn't necessarily do a ton for us, but it seems okay. So this it's like this isn't directly helping, but it doesn't hurt. You know, it has a lot of utility. Predator's Focus is a maybe. I think we do want Hunt. Transmute Armor is a maybe as well. Battle Glory seems good. That seems okay. I do like Mental Growth. Mind Over Body. What's the card that I thought I wanted and they just didn't add? Oh, Hunt. Because it's back here somewhere. I may just go Contemplate for the last card. Trying new things is scary, after all. Trying to remember. Oh, there. Okay. So our other crystal source would be these two, which I don't think are good enough to be worth it. And then, yeah, Contemplate is just a very versatile card. I can put Contemplate in basically every deck I build. That seems like a pretty good summation of how cohesive my strategy is. I'm probably just going to do a rush here because, sure. This deck is such a train wreck. Do I want to do this? These three? I mean, I guess we'll try it. Bounties. We aren't going to be evading. I do think there is a problem right now where our defense is probably not going to be good enough for rush and our aggro also isn't. But we'll see how it goes. And that kept the front, yeah. All right, so we don't know where we're going. But I'm willing to do this again if needed. Hey, this is exactly what I rushed previously. So we are dealing with Hunt. You only have one weather event, interestingly. This fight could be a pain. There's not a ton that we can pick up here that's super valuable to us. From the whatever's I mean. That seems okay. These are both pretty useful. I think the Starring Tough Rank is slightly more valuable. Kind of tempted to reroll here to try and hope for one of the other cards I'm looking for. Yeah. Okay, so we have a Crystal Blast. I took the Careful Aim, so we have that. And then I like between these two, I think the Blazing Ritual I like more. Let's upgrade that. And then upgrade that, and we'll see how it goes. It's been too long. I should have upgraded the Incan Ritual probably, but I guess we will see how it goes. I don't even know what I want to cut. we will see how this goes. Okay, so obviously goal 1 is to take down this jerk. Interesting, being in this stance. Occurs to me, I should have just gone for that one thing. That does end up being a pretty good turn 1, all things considered. Just because, like, being able to take out the summon is good. Less a fan of that. Worth it. All right, I think that works out. Really, back-to-back bleed. That's what's going to happen here. That is incredibly impolite. Okay, this actually works out great, though. All right, so that's now going to guaranteed crit. And the bleed is irrelevant because we're unkillable. Lamau that healing. All right, there's the Void Stalker. Not too worried about the Void Stalker. Need to get that off. Which? Okay. Do we want this guaranteed crit on this? Becomes the question. So I can get back that if I want it, which I don't hate. All right, that went very well. We take the mind over body here. We don't have the healing to offset the mind tap, but we can afford to reroll here. That seems good in multiples. And I think our upgrade here is the Incan Ritual. Just to become so much. That's also pretty okay rewards. So we will get frozen here. We have to do that so we can mind over body. It's not enough damage unless we crit. I think it's worth doing this. All right, no luck. So I said I wanted to do this. I guess I can see what I'm going to draw because I'm playing this character. Oh, it's bugged. Because that absolutely, because this got crystallized, which I just now realized, but that first one only did 18 damage, I'm pretty sure. Give me a second to check some card data. Okay, yeah, so it is bugged right now, which I shouldn't abuse. So So I'm generally going to try to avoid abusing it, because, like, you know, I do want, like, to try and test the card on its own merits. Always with the bleed. Right. You're just going to turbo freeze me, which is mighty inconsiderate. Okay. Fortunately, we are only actually one freeze. Alright, and here comes the Void Stalker. Nice thing about this being in Area 1 is that the Void Stalker is only going to have 40 health throughout. Like, it'll do more damage in later fights in the area, but it should stay at, my understanding is it will still be only one, whatever, just because of a bug. Which works out nicely for us. Oh, no, duh, that's how we get to. I was thinking, like, I needed to get up to. This ends up being awkward. Because I can't actually get this off. Because I was thinking, my thought was, right, I would get this by playing things in the right order, but that doesn't actually work out. Because we freeze at exactly the wrong time. Now we take some damage. Which is frustrating. I guess that was unrelated. I could have Celestial Vision to try and go. Yeah. There were options. Please stop. All right, so that freezes me. So I kind of want to freeze myself here, but I don't think I can. Because that's only going to take me to +5. Yeah, that doesn't freeze me. So I do wish Solar Flare was easier to use for us, but it's not. All right. So we have to get through. I have to get through the shield. I think we need to get out of this stance. Because then we can Lunar Whispers. I'm going to save that for next turn. Just get the tough. And then, yeah, we can go ahead and donk you for value. Oh, whoops. Could have gotten out more. So we are going to have to deal with this Frost nonsense in the next fight as well. That hidden is super annoying. There's just no way to guarantee that we're actually going to hit here. So we're doing this. I don't want to trip Opportunist here, I think. It's not the end of the world if I do, but it doesn't actually do much. Actually, anyway, so the hidden comes off, which means that we can't actually, you know, do things next turn. Theoretically, we can guarantee crits this turn even. Should be pretty nifty. I mean, I guess we could get guaranteed crits with that. There we go. Not too bad. This is good, but I don't think it's where I'm at. I think we take an Astral Focus, and Hunt is pretty good. Debating if it's worth like trying to reroll for base gold. I think the answer is no. That's okay. I do like upgrading this. I don't know, the Wreath Skies is a little anemic at this point. It is nice that it like does double duty as stance swap and whatever, but I can definitely see cutting it. All right, we've got extra max hand size, we've got extra health restored after combat. This fight, we will see. I think the way our deck is set up, this should actually go reasonably well. Let's see what this gets me. I mean, I guess I could have checked, but. Unfortunately, we weren't able to play enough cards to stop that from coming out, but we are now at plus 40% damage on that. Guaranteed crits. We'll get access to tough this turn. Alright. So we are going to end up getting frozen here. God, I thought I was about to get frozen, but I forgot that we have we got purity from whatever, which is actually really good. Kind of inclined, I think, to try and beat that up. I think the nice thing is I believe we will be able to freeze this on our next turn, which will prevent that summon from coming out immediately. That doesn't block the summon permanently, but it does block the summon for a little bit, which is always nice. Guaranteed crits on some of these jerks for a little bit. Absolutely, we are starfalling at. Value. Okay, we are actually going to freeze here in a moment, but I'm just going to shed those. Oh no, that's a lie. No, okay, so we're good. So the plan is, we played that. I messed up. I forgot that doing that was going to trip. Well, it's fine. We managed to prevent the other summoning from coming out, which is, this fight is basically over. Because we can just, next turn we will have guaranteed enough mana to Sunbolt, and we, oh. This is what I get for not accounting, like, we still probably win, but now there's a chance that we don't. There we go. This is going suspiciously well, I would say. Collective Insight is great. We definitely need more mana at this point. Pricing Gold's not terrible. It goes well with the Crystallize. Freezing ourselves is something we can kind of deal with. More crit chance is nice. And then we get, yeah, 2 upgrades here, which I don't hate. I think we may just put them on these, on the Kazumi incantations. And then I think we just go. Like all of the events here are pretty whatever. That's pretty okay. Like this is also good, and this is also okay, but I like just the extra mana every turn. Just tends to make life easier. All right. Also, no weather and only 1 idle active, which is, as these things go, pretty good. So this is silly, but we don't have a reason not to, because, so this freeze does mean that the new moons aren't going to transform, but I think it's worth it to just block the turn. The moons can transform on another turn. And this means that we also have just tons of mana to play with right now. So on the one hand, that was bag exploitation, but on the other hand, like, I have a 65% critical chance, so we'll just pretend that, you know, I actually got crits. All right. Time for Legendary Strike to do its thing again. We're just going to Solar Flare here. Actually, just loop that if I want to. I think I would rather loop this. So you're going to get to attack regardless. Oh, but we are, of course. We're invincible. God, being invincible is great. Legendary Strike is so good. Oh, I could have gotten that out first. Whatever. And we need to do that, but I want to... just getting that crystallize out. So we can't do that. Well, we can't do that twice if we do this. Should check what was on top of the dropout. All right. Oh, that works. So this is what I was talking about, where it's like we get the reason this is doing 24 is because we have all this crystallize out. Very important that we get this damage. Ritual of Runes is pretty good. Ooh, Lurking Presence isn't bad, but I think I'll take the Sanctuary. And then this upgrade is just bad though, because like it just doesn't do enough. That upgrade is pretty good. This upgrade is actually very, very good. I think we want to do it. That also means that like we can carry it between turns, which I think is worthwhile. Okay. Time to waste all of our mana. Should be just focusing damage on the front one probably, but... Oh, we have like a, what, 10% evade chance? Yeah, not bad. All right, very happy. Kind of happy to see this come out initially, just because it means that we don't have to worry about coming out later. Also, very happy to see Legendary Strike here, obviously. All right, it's really no mana. Because I would do this, but we have absolutely no mana coming up, so there's no point. Likewise, there's no point in reflectioning. So we are going to just save so much trouble here. So this is annoying because they have 3 hidden, so they are going to be hidden this turn and next turn. All right, so we are going to need mana. What's on top of the dropout? Not mana. Also going to need oof. Ah. Alright. Evasion this turn is nice. Will save us a lot of incoming damage. Less good for, though, that obviously enemies having it is not our favorite thing. Put a hunt on top of the draw pile. That doesn't seem the most useful. I think we want to put that on top. That'll set it up for next turn. And then just icing enemies out this turn is pretty okay. Really? You're gonna go for this again? This is by far the most dangerous move it has. Seeing it come out twice in a row is not what I would like. That opportunist is up. Do we just die here? I think we just... Oh, we have a Phoenix Feather. Yeah, this is all going so well, and then we just had really rotten luck there on how exactly that shook out. But I think we should be able to recover now. Okay, we're going to do this because I want to get that out. I think we now live. Okay, I think that definitely means we live, but it's not burning. That's a problem. That had to happen, unfortunately. We were so close. Okay, yeah, we are gonna have to rest. Yeah, like, even when I'm enjoying Rush finds a way to just be like, fuck you, no, stop having fun. Having fun is only allowed in other game modes. Might do something, maybe. I think that's probably worth it. That means that we can Starlight without tripping Opportunist. This is a bad time to use that up, so I'm not going to. Because we get to evade this anyway. So I need to get 0 mana here. So that I can get through that evasion. There's no point in actually. I'm not going to play that out, I think. Actually. I'm only actually playing one of these out, but I'm mostly doing that for the extra 0. Yeah, the super bleed is just the most obnoxious. Has to be that. We take damage anyway. And we hope we block a bleed or something. Okay, so Voidstalker is not coming out. God, the fact that this guy's stacked 3 powerful. And there's the super bleed again. Jesus Christ, please stop. But we do still have, I think Legendary Strike may be the last card in the draw. Okay, no, where's the Legendary Strike? We haven't played it yet. Using it while frozen got rid of it. I forget that that's how that works. That's brutal. Is that enough to kill us? It might be. I don't know why I bother. And we just eat. Yeah, I thought I was saving the whatever for later, but I wasn't. We just lose it. Alright, we'll see if we can even get through this. God, that fucking hit. I'm so tilted. think that has to be... Guaranteed crits for everyone, which is bad for us, I think. And we can't guarantee we even hit this. Fuck you. But if we do that, we trip Opportunist and we die, which I wasn't thinking about. So I can turn on these guaranteed crits, but there's still the chance of crits. Oh, that's not still... They are still guaranteed crits. That's rough. Oh, no, they're not. They just think they are. So, like, there's an outside chance that we evade both of these. One of them. Nope. All right, I'm going to give it one more shot. Going to rest again to reset the RNG again. And... I don't know, we'll see. I'm officially not feeling guilty about cheating anymore, though. Yeah, that's just such absurd fucking stacking. They get 3 goddamn powerful every time. Also, yeah, the swearing will just keep happening as I get more and more tilted. Alright, so here's the plan. Do that. Charlotte Reflection on that. Can I even get to that? I'm going to Charlotte Reflection again. I think I'm fine using it on the pocket sand, actually. My plan, by the way, is to freeze things, so... Can't quite get that hunt off. Okay. So we got through the first one. That's something. Bad time to use that again? Does this do anything for us right now? All right, that puts us at +1 mana, which makes that a good window for this. I don't necessarily need to stack up Sturdy, but I want to. So I guess that doesn't... Oh, I messed up. Because I meant to do that first. Still waiting for these bleed turns to come out because I don't think we've seen them yet. Thinking about how this mana shakes out. So there's absolutely no reason for me to have gotten a cleanse there. I realize I wasted one of those marksmans, but I end up wasting damage here, but I think that's okay. The important thing is we're down to 1 enemy. Oh, and it gets 3 evasion when it gets evasion. I didn't even realize that part. So it will freeze us. That's okay, because we can spin it on those. That does mean that you're going to stay hidden for a while, though, which is annoying. I'm just solar mastering here. Yeah. Okay. Shouldn't have bothered because I got that. So yeah, the bleed does not actually hurt us right now. Oh, I should have gotten... I guess twice over I should have gotten that out. And that's it for next turn. Oh, I don't have mana. I'm not paying attention. Alright. That's a good sign. The fight should be over now, I think. Oh, that's not actually useful too. Gonna do it anyway. Just to get that out. And it is actually worth doing this damage here to try and get a little bit of healing here. And we are going to get this extra turn that doesn't do anything besides letting us heal all the way back to Volt. It's funny that like after 2 fights where we like died, like once we were able to pull things together, you know, it was trivial. I think the Potent Augury is probably the one we want. Oh, there's definitely an opportunity for just taking mana here. We absolutely should have just taken mana instead of Solar Amp, but we didn't. Alright. I have 3 rests left to reset RNG here. This fight should be easier, I think, because of just various dumb reasons about how this is going to shake out. So, I could pull this out, but I think I want to Solar Amp the Consuming Incantation next turn. So, Instead, I think I am going to Solar Flare for minimal value. There's absolutely no reason to play. I'll play like one of them. I guess there was no reason to play them at all because in my head I was thinking I wanted them for a thing that's not actually going to matter. All right. Do that. We don't have a way to turn this on. I'm trying to figure out how the sequencing works here. So that's going to increase by 36%. So that's just going to get mulch. Oh, not completely. Huh. Well, we still got the kill. And that is going to freeze us, but not that, which is fine. This jerk is just going to kill. I didn't think about just how much damage this guy's going to output. There's no way. Like, even without the crits here, we were probably just doomed. So you can draw those 4 cards. Okay. So, got a plan, such as it is. We don't have enough mana for the plan. Plan is fucked. Because that's the card we need. And we can get it, we can't play it. Because I messed up. There was a sequencing here that let us play that. We're going to do this anyway. Right, that does. We are now surviving. I fucked up not getting that up. Ew, Jesus. Right, this is actually, as usual, drew that on turn, it's not going to do anything for us. I think I am leaning towards doing this, primarily to get that off. The problem is I can't trip Opportunist. So I needed 0 mana. Nothing quite works. Because I needed 0 mana and then I need to play things, and I can't do that. Yeah. Because, yeah, that's only 1 mana. We're going to gain some shield, but it won't be enough. kind of off by one in every direction, huh? And the permanent opportunist is brutal because we cannot afford to keep summoning these 59 health and heal. Yeah, no, I think we're just fucked. God, I hate rush mode so much. Okay. That cleanse off. We're not going to quite hit, because that was the upgrade one. Wow, we didn't even get the problem is, with both of these still alive, well, actually, no, it's going to be not good, but it's going to be okay. Because it's going to try and attack again, but we're going to have Legendary Strike this turn. But we can't play Legendary Strike because of the frenzy. God fucking damn it! Because if we play this, the Invincible wears off when we start our Frenzy turn. God, I am so tilted. Shouldn't play games when you're this tilted. It's just a bad idea. I really want to hit you, but I can't. It's like a waste of the Crystal Blast to spend it there. I can't use that because this has Opportunist. Alright, here's the plan. Going to waste all the mana. Why did I draw a card? I didn't expect to draw a card. Oh, because it died. Duh. So I want to play this on that, which means we get this turn. And we're just stuck in this hell where we can't quite do enough. We do shield that. Fortunately, we can't do anything about the life steal. Trying to figure out if I need to play this first. It's going to cost 5. We're going to have 4 mana available to us. Yeah, this needs to get played first. Actually, managed to get Opportunist to wear off. Okay. Won't be able to play that though. Oh. Wasn't thinking. I was really hoping that wasn't going to happen. This isn't the end of the world, but it's not great. Although, may finally be Legendary Strike time, so. Yeah, it's great legendary strike time. Finally, the perfect time for legendary strike. And we are very glad we saved it. Because now, we don't bleed, effectively. Sure, I'll loop that. All right. 80,000 restarts, so much swearing and tilting later. I have my win. Well, my plan for today was to record several rush mode runs, but to try and build more backlog up. But that was so tilting, I don't know that I'm going to do that again. So, I don't know, we'll see. Fuck rush mode. And that's it for now. I will see you next time. Until then, toodles.